In this video, we're going to focus on storing functions and modules in Python 3. I'm starting off with the modules demo file. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and create some functions that return the area for shapes, some basic shapes like square, rectangle, triangle. But what we'll do first is we'll create a module. So we're going to create a separate Python file, and let's go ahead and name this area. Yeah, we'll just name it area dot py. All right, so here we're going to define some of our functions. So let's do the area of a square. Okay, so we'll define square. And so a square, really, for the equation, we just need one length of side. So we'll just say length, or length for short. Okay, and then we will return length squared. Okay. Next one, we'll do rectangle. We'll just say rect. And for that area, we need a width and height. They're multiplied. So let's take in width, height. We're going to return width times height. And next, let's just do a triangle. Yeah. And for triangle, we need a base times height divided by 2. So we need a base, we need a height. Let's return base times height divided by 2. All right. Let's go ahead and add some notes. Okay, let's go ahead and save that. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to go back to our modules demo file, and we're going to go to the very top. What we're going to do first is how do we import a module? So basically we use import keyword, and we just say area. So that will import our module. Now let's go ahead and use it. We have to remember our functions here. So let's say in order to use it the way we've just imported, we need to maybe call up area. Let's see it returns. So let's create a variable square area. It's going to be equal to area dot square, and remember, maybe this is 4, and then we're going to print out our result. Let's save. Let's go ahead and run. And there we can see 16, because 4 squared is 16. Okay, we can do that for other examples. For example, we have a triangle. Area is going to be equal to area dot triangle, and we have to pass in a base. So let's say that our base is 5 and our height is 7. Now let's go ahead and print area, save, run. right? We see 17.5. Okay, so that allows us to use the functions for the module we've imported, which in this case it's named area. Next, let's call in a specific function. Let's import a specific function from the module. So let's say for our module here, we just want to use the triangle function, and we don't want to import the whole module. We can do is from area import triangle. That will allow us to just call up triangle. Actually, for this example, why don't we import the rect? Because we haven't used that yet. Okay, so for this, we'll just need width and height. So our width will be 4, height will be 7. Let's save, run. There we go. We get 28 for the area of the rectangle. But notice that we only need to call the function now because we've imported only that specific function. So we don't need to use area dot. Alright, now let's say we feel that the name triangle is too long for our function, so maybe we can use an alias. So we're gonna from area import triangle as, let's just call it T. Okay, so now we have this alias here T that will stand in for a triangle, which is being imported from area. So we can just call up T. So T, then let's pass in a base and height. Let's pass in the same 5 and 7, so we can see if it gives us the same result. Let's save and run. You can see here we get 17.5, just like our previous example. Okay, but now it's really short. We've just called it T, so we don't have to write the entire name triangle. We don't have to use area dot triangle. Okay, and let's say we want to give our module a alias. Let's go ahead and do that. It's pretty similar. So we're gonna import area as, let's say, a lowercase or uppercase. We can really name it how we want. In this case, I'll just say a dot. You can already see the IDE helping us. Let's do square. Let's do 8. Save, run, see our result. We can see here 8 squared, 864. Alright, so far so good. So the last one, let's import all functions from a module. So how we do that? We're gonna import or from area import, and we're going to use asterisk. This will import all functions for us, so that would allow us to call up, for example, triangle, and we can use a base and a height. Oops, I'm going to save, run. There we go, 7.5. Alright, so these are just some quick examples of how to import modules into your code in case you want to hide the implementation details of your functions in your code, and this just makes this much more readable and maintainable. Okay, so that's modules.